welcome back to Everything Lauren, and welcome back to another episode of Therapy Thursdays. And before we get started, I am going to formally apologize for not posting last week. But I'm going to just be real with you. Life is chaotic right now. Since the new year has started, what did my friends tell me? We was in retrograde. Retrograde been kicking my ass when I tell you. It has been kicking my ass. It has just been hectic for your girl. Like, I thought I had it all together, and I'm slowly realizing that I do not. But I'm trying to get my get my mojo back, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and do things, get back on my schedule that I was on. Girl, it's been crazy. As y'all see, I am in a different location today. I call it my filming room, but it is my office. It is being occupied right now by my husband. So I'm in, I guess you could say this is my daughter's playroom. This is a sunroom. I have my plants and things in here, but it's a TV in here, but don't nobody come in here but her. She got toys in here, like her and my dog being here, but we're in here today. We're gonna do a little quick Therapy Thursday video. I just got off. It's Monday. I was supposed to do this video yesterday, but your girl, I just didn't feel like doing anything. I honestly didn't. I got up, I started to wash clothes, I went to the grocery store, I had to do my daughter hair, which I was up literally to 11, almost 12 o'clock at night, braiding her hair. Never will start braids ever again at 7 o'clock at night. I don't know what I was thinking, but it'll never happen again. However, her hair did come out cute, but nonetheless. So yesterday was a no-go for me. The week, why did I not record? I kind of feel like Sunday, what was I doing? I don't even remember what I was doing, but I just didn't do it. And then I kept saying that I was going to record. And by the time I thought about recording, it was Thursday morning. I think I did. Matter of fact, y'all, I did record last week. I just never edited the damn video because I have my editing software, of course, on my computer at home. However, I go to work from 9 to 5 every day, so sometimes I try to bring my computer with me because I tried to edit on my computer at work, but something is awry or whatever, but I don't know, it didn't really work. So I try to bring my laptop with me to work, but I forgot my damn laptop that morning, that Thursday, and I did not have time to come back home and get it. And by the time I got home, it was like, girl, it's done. I could put it out, but I didn't have time to do that either because I had to go to practice with my daughter, and I've tried to edit while I'm at her school, and it is a effing nightmare. It is literally a nightmare. The internet is so slow because, of course, we are in a school and it's a lot of people in there. It doesn't work. So that's what happened last week. So I did record. I feel like I have a video. I do. And it's a video that I did Thursday morning. I was like, I'm going to just do the video Thursday morning. I'm going to edit it real quick in the morning at work, and forgot my damn laptop. I was so mad. I was just like, oh my God, life moving too fast. But yes, that's what happened. Why I didn't edit, why I did not post last week. I'm talking about edit. And so I can't even do a recap of what we talked about last week because we didn't talk about shit last week because I didn't edit last week. So I guess I'm going to talk about just what's been going on with me. We could just do a general what's been going on with Lauren type of thing. And what's been going on with me is, like I told y'all, since the beginning of the year, the new year has been kicking my ass. My friend said it was retrograde. It has really been kicking my ass. I have been very emotional the whole month of January. I don't know if y'all know, but my birthday is on the 30th. So I will be a whole year older. I'll be 30, I'm gonna just say 30 great, 38 years old. So I don't know if I'm having a midlife crisis. I don't think turning 38 will give me a midlife crisis. I don't know, but I've been very emotional. some of the resolutions, I didn't make resolutions. Just new life changes that I want to do. I know I talked about, I didn't want to be the strong friend. That comment or that statement that I made is easier said than done. You can't just overnight go from being a strong friend to not being a strong friend, but you ain't let everybody really know that you don't really want to be the strong friend no more. Like my best friend, my sister, know that, my struggles of like some of the things that I've been dealing with when it just come to dealing with other people's drama. And what I have realized is I don't have an issue being the strong friend. I just need people to realize that, my life is not perfect. I have issues too. And you can ask me if I'm doing okay. It's okay for you to be like, you all right? Everything all right with you? I might say, yeah, it is. You never know. You might catch me on a good day and I can say, no, it's not. You never know. You never ask. I'm learning that I, as a friend, have to be more forthcoming about my feelings and, how I feel when I feel it, and that's just it. I can't expect my friends or the people around me, friends, family, or whoever, to realize that I'm having a hard time taking on everybody's drama, like, unless I like tell them. So that has been a learning experience for me because I'm learning that, I can choose what I entertain. So if I don't really feel like entertaining something, I'm just, I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna answer my phone. When you try to talk about a situation, girl, I might change the subject. That's just what I'm doing these days. And, I'm gonna continue to do that because, girl, it's too much. Like, Like, I like my life to be drama free. I have worked really hard in my life for it to be drama free, no major complications. My name not in a bunch of gossip that I know of. It shouldn't be because I don't be nowhere. I don't really hang around nobody. I don't do nothing. Like, I have worked really hard to get in the position that I am in now where, the main thing I'm worried about is my kids. Like, literally. I'm worrying about making sure that, my daughters, are strong, mentally. I'm making sure that they, love themselves. Like, that's the type of stuff that I want to be worried about turning 38 years old. I don't want to be worrying about who talking about me in the streets or who's supposedly fucking my man or, is my man going upside my... I don't have time for that. That's not, I've worked really hard to be in this era in my life. And, I have also been, I've been really practicing gratefulness. Like, I kind of like had an epiphany like a week or two ago. This is probably when I was sick and, I'm laying in my bed and I'm just like, I remember when I was, a teenager and I would be in my room as I'm living with my parents, like, I can't wait. Like, literally, I would envision how my room would look in my mind and be like, I can't wait till I have this and my room's gonna look like this and it's gonna, I'm gonna be laying in my, like, I literally used to like envision, like, just make up this life in my mind and to sit back and like look around and it's just like, damn, everything that like I hoped and I prayed for, like, even at my darkest hours, like praying like, God, like, please, like, get me out of this situation, help me make it through this. Like, I just want to live a regular life. I just want to do that. Everything that I pray for is like exactly what I have now. And I'm learning that, some of the issues that I have in my life have totally everything to do with me and, the decisions that I currently make and some of the decisions that I've made in my past. Like, I've just had like a lot of epiphanies. Like I told y'all in previous videos that, I have been I've been really going through like like I'm not gonna say life altering things because nothing major has have been happening, but I think I'm like really going through a period where I'm really trying to figure me out and what I really want to do with my life and what that looks like for me. And it's been very emotional for me because if you know me personally, I am not an emotional person. I'm not no crier. I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like, oh my god, like woe is me. My life is a mess. I don't do all that. Like, that's not something that I'm known for in my group of friends. It's not something that I'm known for in my family. It's just, I'm the type of person where, like, it is what it is. It's gonna work itself out because it always do. So what's the use of worrying about shit? Like, that's kind of how I have always lived my life. Like, I'm not getting ready to sit here and stress over shit that, it's either it's gonna work itself out or it's not. And if it's not, then I gotta figure, I'm gonna have to figure it out. And I've always had a very good support system. That's probably another reason why I've just always been like, it is what it is. But, nonetheless, it has been like a couple, like these last couple of months have been very trying for me. And January has been like a mess. Like, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I have been very emotional. I have been very like topsy-turvy. Like, it's just been a lot. So I'm working through that, and I'm gonna end this out because I don't want to make this too long. And now I do have like a little announcement at the end of this, but I also wanted to talk about like my self-care. I know I had said something about doing self-care, and that has also been something that I've realized, I make it harder than it has to be. I say I want to take self-care, but I never really like take the time out for myself. And I realize that it's not that I don't have the ability to do it because I have enough, I have a very good village of people around me. Like, especially when it comes to like, my kids and like needing help. Like, at the end of the day, I have a very good village of people around me. So if I needed the time, I could get the time just like that. It's me who chooses not to, take advantage of, the help that I have around me. It's me that chooses to put, maybe me washing clothes on a damn Saturday instead of, just relaxing and taking the time to do something that I want to do. And I can wash my clothes Sunday. Like, it's just me basically trying to be a control freak and like things have to be this way. And if it's not, then it's a mess. I'm not being a good enough wife. I'm not being a good enough mother, even though nobody's telling me that. Like, nobody has ever said to me that, you're not a good wife. My kids do not tell me that I'm not a good mom. Like, they don't tell me that. I think I just get in my head a lot. So I'm trying to like learn how to just take that time for me because I feel like when I take time for me, I'm a better wife to my husband. I'm a better mother to my kids, including my dog. Like, I'm better to like, sorry y'all, my daughter was talking to me. I just realized if you take more time for self-care that you're just a better person, period, to the people around you. I'm not as frustrated. I'm not as flustered at work. I have to just learn how to just take that time for me. And it's been a learning experience, but I feel like it's something that I can do. And I'm going to start doing it because, girl, why not? And, that's all that I want to talk about for Therapy Thursdays. But I did want to let y'all know that I am still going to be doing Therapy Thursdays, but I am thinking about like adding maybe like a guest, somebody that, we can come in and we can have like conversations about certain things. So if you guys have any topics that you would like for me to talk about, make sure you leave it in the comments below. I do have a first episode that I have in mind that I would like to do. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you, but I do want to let you know these will be like, a little like part 1, part 2, part 3 things. Yeah, so just to spice it up a little bit so you just don't see me sitting here every week, sitting here talking to this camera about, things that people necessarily don't want to talk about, I want to talk about them because it helps me, come here and talk about things, especially if you're not really in therapy. Even though personally feel like therapy is important, but that's another topic for another day. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know I do plan on, spicing it up a little bit for my Therapy Thursdays and bringing on, like, I'm just going to say a guest speaker, and we'll talk about like certain topics like marriage. We can talk about, having babies. I do want to sit in here. I do want to have a conversation. I would like to do it with both of my older daughters about, just like the different things about parenting that they agree with versus what they don't, I don't get, tripped over, how people feel over here. How you feel is how you feel. Keep it real with me. And I could probably be a better parent if if you let me know, things that I could do differently. But that's something that I really want to do, just to get their opinion. And I do want to talk to them about dating at a young age, like versus, me dating. I have like a lot of fun ideas, but I thank y'all for watching, and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you next time.